Hi guys, welcome back to the Totally Magic channel. We've got something slightly different for you today. Why? Well, because I've been feeling a little bit under the weather. Yeah, it's alright, I'm not looking for the sympathy vote. I did actually contract the COVID a few weeks back. Now, anyone that suffered from this horrible virus will know it's a bit like a common cold. You have sneezing, coughing, constantly sore throat, constant headaches, just very lethargic, no energy type symptoms. And I've now tested negative, so the past few weeks I've not really been in the mood for doing much filming. So I thought to break us in gently, we'll do a kind of unboxing video with a difference. Okay, so it is going to be different to the normal ones. But what I thought we'd do is do an unboxing of this. This is something that one of my subscribers sent to me. Thank you very much indeed for sending this. It's a magic trick deck from the late 1970s, early 80s. Now, what's good about it, this is old new stock. It's unopened, it's still sealed. This you would have seen typically in a toy shop hanging up, or a gas station, something like that. It's one of those kind of tricks that the general public would buy, the sort of Tenyo range. Now, this is made by AMAV. It says ages 8 and up. I think I'll qualify for that. And it says mystery deck, a professional trick deck, 20 easy to do tricks. Now, I know absolutely nothing about this, and ever since I've received this, I've been dying to open it because the packaging doesn't actually tell you what you get. It tells you get this deck of cards, but I've got no idea if this deck of cards is specially printed, whether it's just a normal, regular pack of cards. It could be a tapered deck, Svengali, rough and smooth. I've got no idea. All it says the Great Houdini Mystery Deck. It was made in Canada. I thought if we open it together, we'll see what it's all about, and we'll even learn a couple of the tricks together on this video. Now, it may not be something that you're really interested in, so you might want to wait until I get back to normal and do some other videos, but if you've got some time to kill, then why not hang out with me and see what we can discover from this. What I will do is read the back of it. It's got loads of blurb on the back, so I'll just read out what it says. Mystery deck, a very tricky deck of cards. Mystery is the word for this deck, and mysterious is what they call you when you perform these magic dazzlers. There are 20 tricks in all. Each is easy to do because the trick deck does all the work for you. Now, I'm getting quite excited about this. If I was 9 years old, I would definitely be buying this with my pocket money. Trust me. It sold it just on that. They then go on to describe the sort of effects you can do with this. Like prediction, where you foretell with a note in a sealed envelope that a particular card will be selected. And it will. It's almost scary. Or spelling names, the trick where you locate a spectator's card by spelling his magic name. You'll find these and more tricks like mind reader and telepathy really mind-boggling and fantastic fun. Read the illustrated instruction, practice before you perform, then teach the world to believe in magic. Now, that is what you call a good sales pitch. Whoever wrote this knew what they was doing in terms of marketing and certainly hyping up a trick. As I said, there's nothing on there. It just says mystery deck, the Great Houdini Mystery Deck. It doesn't tell us what this deck is. Be interesting to hear in the comments if any of you guys actually bought one of these as well back in the day. Okay, so the exciting part of unboxing. Let's see if I can do this without destroying it too much. Okay, there's, I guess, they're the instructions. And there's the pack of cards. There we go. There's something about opening up a new deck of cards for the first time. So let's get rid of that. And let's see if we can get into this. Okay, as I said, even the box feels cheap. Okay, I can see straight away what this pack is. This is a Svengali. How do I know? Well, I can see, I don't know whether, let me just do this. I don't know if that camera can see there that half the pack is longer than the other half. So that tells me that this is a Svengali. And it is. We have a Svengali mystery deck. That is what it is. Arrange the deck so that the mystery cards alternate with the regular cards throughout the entire deck. As you know, with the Svengali, the most cliche move you'll ever do is to flick the cards with the faces towards the audience and let them drop in pairs so it looks as though you've got a regular deck of cards. But if you want them to all look the same, you turn it around and you flick them the same but with the backs out, and that shows you a deck of cards that all look the same. So that's the method of the Svengali. So I've noticed trick number 3 is called prediction, and since we know in advance what card they'll pick, we can have a prediction. And what you would do is get an envelope, write the name of your mystery card, which in our case is the 9 of hearts. So you would write that on a piece of paper and put it in a sealed envelope. Now they will then do the classic way of forcing a card, riffle the cards down so they can see they're all normal. They put their finger in, and when they put their finger in, the card that they pick is going to match your prediction. Now for me, I've always liked to do that a slightly different way. So this is how I would actually perform this to make it a little bit more professional. Rather than do the typical Svengali move like that, I would hold it side on and then just with my hand casually say, look, I've made a prediction over here and we're going to use these regular cards. You don't have to say, look, they're all different. People have got eyes, they can see that. Just casually flip the cards as you say, we've got 52 choices. I've made one choice, you're going to make a choice as well. I would then spread the cards across the table like this and say, I want you to point anywhere in this spread. Now, if they point here, at this point, you've got no idea whether or not they've chosen your false card, in our case, a 9 of hearts. So this is the way I play it. If they point here, I say, okay, I'm going to cut the deck here. Now, in doing so, I square these up and turn them over. And because I see that card is the false card, I say, and you have chosen the 9 of hearts. Okay, I can pick this up and say, if you had pointed one before that, you'd gone for this. If you had pointed one after, it would have been this one. So it looks very clean. But what if when you spread and they do that again, let's say they pick here, for example, I split the pack. As I square the cards up and turn them over, I can see this is not the false card. So I say, look, you could have picked anywhere. This card we haven't seen. I know because this one is a regular card, this is going to be the false card. So I say, look, we'll take that from the pack. I then take these cards and these and I put these together. The pack is all stacked in regular order. They have a look at their card, you open your prediction and it matches. And it's actually quite a powerful effect. And you can just put this on top, cut the pack, and you're all good to go again for another routine. Okay, so another quick trick here, spell your name. Now this is quite a great one, and if you're just getting into Magic, this deck is just so versatile, but spell your name. Now, if you think about it, the Svengali is made up of our false cards in the odd position throughout the deck. So you could get a card chosen. Now you could just dribble the cards down and say stop, okay? Get them to look at that card. You could even just hold it up to say, remember this card. Once they've done that, put it in there, and then you'll say, look, I'm just going to cut the cards a few times to lose it in there. You then say, the cards have mixed, you chose a card, I've got no idea what your card is that you're thinking of. Can you give me a name of a person that may be here, or could even be a friend, a work colleague, a relative? Give me a name. It could even be the name of your cat or dog. And they give you a name. They could even give you a number. So they say, it's Emma. Now, when you have the name, I know that Emma is 4 characters long. So it's going to be the next card down. So you say, look, I'm going to deal cards down. We've got E, M, M, A. Emma spells your card. Now this particular deck, the Svengali, has been around for so long, you know, it's been available to all general public, not just magicians, and it's a classic. And there's so many tricks that you can perform with it, and one of them I think a lot of people overlook is this next one. Some of you that have managed to stick around this long on this video, I think you'll quite like this. You take the Svengali deck, do the usual, show it, normal, everything, and you say, look, to finish off, let's do a trick. Just cut the cards, then complete the cut, and we'll use some cards from the top. And in fact, I'm going to deal out 2 piles of cards. Now, I don't want too many, just a few. I think that'll do. The others we can just put to one side. Now, 2 decks of cards. Would you like to pick a pile? It doesn't matter who has which. Now, they both pick out a packet. Then you say to this person, I want you just to blindly go through and slide out any card you like. They slide out a card. Would you like to slide out any card as well? Remember your cards. Now I'm going to show the camera the cards, so they're going to remember these 2 cards. You then say, what I'd like you to do is, can you put your card anywhere in your friend's packet? And would you like to put your card anywhere in this packet? Now what we'll do is we'll shuffle these cards up. They can shuffle these cards here. Here's the real mystery. You see, as a magician, I can pick up these cards, and this one contains your card. So I'm going to look in your eyes. I want you just to visualize your card. Yeah, it's not this one. It's not that one. I'm pretty sure that it's actually this card here. What was your card? The Jack of Hearts? And there it is. Now let me do that for you. I tell you what, if I'm a magician, I should be able to do it without even looking. You had a free choice of any card, you've shuffled them, but I believe, without even looking, that in this pack, your card is a 9. Yep, and it's the same as this one, it's a heart. It is, because if we go through all of the cards that are different, that have been shuffled, there is the 9 of hearts, no other cards, and that is your card. A miracle. Now you see what happened there. It's pretty straightforward that when you deal out alternating packets, one of them is going to have all the 9s in, the mystery card, and the other's going to be regular. When they choose a card, you know this person on your left has picked the mystery card. They swap them over, lose them in the pack. Of course, you won't know which card this person on your right has picked until you look through the cards. But it's pretty obvious, because among all the identical 9s will be the odd card, and that'll be their one that they chose, and you can reveal that. And then you come over here and go to do the same, but you say, rather than me look at the cards, let me just concentrate, and you can reveal it in any way you like, because it is the Svengali mystery card. Okay, so that's it for this particular trick, the unboxing of the mystery deck. Now you know it's just a Svengali deck, and it's a very versatile deck, and I still say it, I use it all the time. I think it's one of the best card trick decks ever made, although professionals often overlook this and think it's a bit of a kiddie's magic trick deck. It's not. It can be used in so many different ways of forcing cards, doing any card at any number, and as you saw there, some great little routines that you could do in 5 minutes on family and friends and really impress them. So time to dig out your Svengali, or if you haven't got one, go and buy one. So till next time, take care of yourselves, and hopefully the next video will be back to normal, where I can show you some magic and teach you as well. Till then, bye bye.